so we're officially at the computer, starting to do my work. I always prefer working on the computer. I don't know what it is, like I love a good notebook, don't get me wrong, but every time I buy one, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna work through it, and then like I stop like halfway through, or maybe not even that. So we are on, I finished chapter 6 a couple of weeks ago, actually. With the move, I got really busy. But, let's see. Okay, so I didn't finish chapter 6. I did leave it at like, oh, here's where we want the chapter to go. Like, it's literally, we get him going home or doing a task, but we get more of his view on the idea of love. And towards the end of the chapter, we'll figure out how he can meet our main female love interest again. So, in order to keep the draft moving, because like, I wanted the draft 1 to be perfect, but it is giving that like, you know what, let's just get through the draft. Let's just get all of my ideas down where I'm wanting to go and do as much as I can so I can get to draft 2. It's looking like she may be through draft, so I'm gonna move forward. I do have all of my chapters outlined, and I'm going to utilize that, of course. Like, here's what I want to happen for this chapter, and then work from there. But like, if I get to a point where I'm like, I don't know where to keep going with this at the moment, I think I need to just move on. And I may be able to come back before I complete the first draft. But I may also have to be like, it's okay, we have to do a draft 2. I'm probably gonna put Vampire Diaries back on because like I don't know why. It's just like a comfort creative show for me. Like I love Supernatural, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and those are like I love those shows too, and I rewatch them, like Schitt's Creek as well, a New Girl. But Vampire Diaries, it just inspires me. I'm diving too deep into this, but when I first moved into my first apartment, the first thing I put on was Vampire Diaries. It signaled an era for me. And whenever I want to write, if I'm not listening to the playlist that I'm working on for the book, then I'm watching Vampire Diaries. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that back on my screen over here. And we're going to work on chapter 7. We're in my main female character's POV, so it is a dual POV, right? We're talking about an opportunity that could change her career, because personally I love it when my characters have fleshed out lives. Mainly because love is important, but it's a part of life. It's not the only part of life. You know, people have goals, people have wants, and one of those things are careers. And she's been working really hard for hers, and I think she's at a point right now where she's like, I don't really know where to take my career. I will need to go back and figure out how to start incorporating that. That will take some rewriting, and that's okay, Victoria. It doesn't need to be perfect. But I think this is really going to indicate for her, like, oh my gosh, I actually can move forward. I'm excited for her. So I'm really excited to dive into this. So I'm going to go ahead, put on the show. And I think in 30 minutes, I think I'm going to set a timer. Cute little Pomodoro timer, because I will also need to go check on the pets. So let's do it.
Hallucinations tend to appear in strange forms.
Alright, so we did just finish our first 25-minute period. I'm actually really proud of myself because it's just like, with working 9 to 5s the past couple of years, to actually sit down and dedicate time to your writing can be difficult. So I think one of the things with these writing vlogs is it's not only going to inspire me, like, okay, get your butt and write, but also, yes, get your butt in the office and write. I have my laptop, but I feel like I get more done when I'm on my PC and like I can actually be at my desk. Feels very good. So it's 8:41 currently. Got a late start with my nap earlier, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go check on the pets, see how they're doing, play with them for a little bit, and then come back. And how long is the long break? The long break is 15. Oh wait, no, I'll have another 25-minute period. Also, quick shout out to Bath and Body, because for fall this year, they're coming out with like inspired book packaging. You guys, look at this. This is Book Loft. I've never really been a big fan of Book Loft smell. Like I used to be a supervisor at one of the Bath and Body Works locations, and I loved that job. I loved working at Bath and Body, my favorite retail job ever. But it's so ornate. Like, oh my god, look at the detailing. I literally got it for the decor. And like, it's not bad. It definitely isn't bad. It's not what I gravitate to, surprisingly enough. And I also got this espresso martini one. I know this is like so not necessary to do, but you guys, this is just so cute. So I'm keeping them on my desk. Right now they're decor for me. I refuse to burn them because it's just like, I could put stuff in it, but like I like the fact that there's an actual candle in it. So I don't know if I'm gonna use them, but they're staying here for now. They'll probably work their way over to my bookshelves when I actually have them and I can put them up. Okay, let's go check on the pets. I'm sure my puppy hates me right now. Were you just waiting outside the door for me? Hi, Thor. Hi, Thorin. Hi, baby. Cat A is looking sufficient. Nagini, anything to say to the camera? You look stunning, darling. Oh. A pup to interrupt. Hello, hello. Cat B. Caspian, hello. Is this your way of saying hello? I love it. All right, pets are good. Heading back into the office to finish up my session. I'm gonna give myself, because it's almost 9, and I want to, I'm gonna want to get ready for bed soon-ish. So I'm thinking I give myself 30 more minutes, and then, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be done with this chapter. There's like, I just added like a whole different layer to it that I'm like, oh, so we're gonna want to do that in the beginning of it. So it's like, I want to be a little detailed with this one. I want it to be cute. I want it to be fun. We'll be getting to know her best friend and roommate here, like a lot more in my opinion. So I don't know if I'll be able to get to the second part of the chapter. I want her to be thick. My goal for each chapter is to have like at least 2,500 or 3,000 words. I don't know if that's crazy of me to say for the first draft, but I think that would be the goal for the ultimate draft. If that makes sense. Like by draft 2, like I want there to be that many. All right, let's get going. What? Start. Thank you. I've written about 892 words today. Oh, I want to display that, so I have that there. So I feel pretty good about that, but I've liked to written more. Yes, of course, but like at the same time, it's like writing a word is amazing. Thinking about your story, thinking about progressing it is amazing. I am further along than I was yesterday. I feel so good, and I don't know, it's not like I recorded like the whole thing of me writing, but I recorded snippets of it, and then like I'm here, I'm in my environment, and like it feels good, it feels right. And like I think back and like, you know, when I was in college, like the feeling of writing, and when I was in my fun writing classes, not in, I mean, I liked my literature classes, but like I'm not a person who, the structure of writing is just like, I like to break the rules a little bit. But my creative writing classes, my world literature classes, where I got to read like worldly pieces of art, and I also got to work with other writers. If you're a writer, if you are part of AuthorTube, or if you're also just a writer and you're starting your work, whether that's, you know, with the intent of you eventually publishing it whenever you're ready, or even if you don't want to publish it, like I know I want to be a published writer. but like it's mainly because like this is honestly the main thing that I've wanted to do. And I've let, I don't want to say society, but I've let the idea of having a good paying job get in the way of like, you know, you could work on becoming a writer very soon. Like you didn't have to wait till you were 40. And so I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's go. And like seeing all the inspirational on AuthorTube and TikTok. And I'm like, yes, Victoria, you can do this. So we're doing it. I'm going to be 27 in a couple of months. Oh, dang, that's crazy. It's like, this is what I want to do. And while I do love my job right now, my full-time is really good. I'm an analyst, which I never thought I would be. I'm a content analyst, so that makes a little bit more sense. I do love me some content and I love working with it, so that part makes sense. When it comes to writing, I'm just so excited that I'm doing it. I'm at chapter 7, which is, I've had this idea, like Project Velvet has been in my head for like 3 years. And the fact that I'm actually making progress on it, like makes me want to cry a little bit. I'm so happy. And I'm like, I love that I'm putting together a playlist and sometimes I'll listen to it while I'm writing. It inspires some scenes and it's just so good. And I know I'm going to have a lot of work to do with draft 2. I wanted to have draft 1 be as perfect as possible. I don't think that's going to happen, and that's okay. I think my main goal now that I'm actually really focused on getting this done, is like, I just want to get the main gist of my story out of my head and onto the page and then start to work and connect the dots. Oh gosh, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to get to a place where I can share it with people and see what they think. And because I'm such a cheesy person and like I can already see people like rolling their eyes at some of the stuff that I'm gonna say, but also smiling, because like it's the kind of stuff that makes your heart warm, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you watched to this part, if you watched all the way to this part, please put some brown hearts, because I love brown, as well as if you want to. I think the brown heart's mandatory if you made it this far, but if you want to also add, if you are a writer, and if you're working on anything, or if you're just like a viewer who is just interested in the process and like love watching people go through their writing process or any kind of process, if you're in a different area and you are wanting to do different things, you know, let me know. If you like the video, please subscribe. I want to do more like this. Today's video is more so a combination of like, yeah, we got the vlog of me coming in and then me actually doing the writing part and talking about it. So I'm gonna be finding my groove with how I have these videos, but I enjoy doing this. Like, even though I was recording snippets, again, like I said, I'm in my environment, so it felt very motivating to have this going in between also doing the writing. It felt like kind of like accountability, and I also think it will just be like a good way to get into this community and meet more writers, meet more authors, and get advice and all that good stuff. But yeah, and also like the video if you liked it. So yes, I will end the video here. I ramble, I talk too much. That is another key component in me. But yes, thank you guys so much, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.